everybody wants to know your story, how you started your business. Do you guys ever feel like when you eating snacks, you feel guilty? Well, with their snacks, you don't feel guilty at all. I think that's their mission and vision, I bet.
Hmm.
Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
Right, you guys?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely.
That's the whole theory, perfect mission statement right there.
Let's get to it. Tell me how you guys started your business and why Zash Snacks? You came up with the name.
Well, the business started for myself before I met this wonderful better half of mine, Ashley. It really started my whole life. I was into exercise and working out, and then also into healthier eating. But really, the pandemic is when my side of Zash Snacks really started. Before we married the two together, and like many others, when I was at home looking for something to do and tired of watching Netflix and different shows, I decided I needed to do a creative outlet. And so at the time I wasn't working for Marriott, which was my career. And so I started cooking in the kitchen and started a YouTube channel. And what my inspiration was when you work out a lot of the times or live a bodybuilding healthy lifestyle, you tend to think the only thing you can eat is chicken and rice and vegetables day after day after day. And if you don't eat those things, then you're not going to get the goals and the body and the composition that you're looking for. So I was watching some different cooks who were also bored at home during the pandemic, and they started to come up with ideas of how you can take the food that you want to eat, but turn it into a healthier, what we call a hack option. And what we mean by that is you may take your favorite, say a pizza, and you take this ingredient and you substitute it for low-fat cheese, and you take this ingredient and substitute it for this. And what you do is you take the same item and your palate, your taste buds, your eyes think you're eating something that's the real thing. But when it breaks down into your body, and we all know it's a calories in, calories out game at the end of the day for if you want to lose weight or build muscle, is the macronutrients that you're putting into your body are what really matter. And so I was just inspired by how you can take food and eat the food you really want to, but it doesn't have to lead to weight gain and guilt and all the things that people associate with, well, I go on a diet because I can't eat this food. So that's kind of how it started for me. And then fast forward, I met Ashley. We met on Facebook at the time, and I'll kind of pass over to her now and let her tell her side of the story, because there was two fun little sides of Zash Snacks going on, and whatever your beliefs are, getting ready to be launched into one. But at the time, they didn't know each other yet. So I'll let Ashley tell her side of the story on that.
Sure. So before we met, I was at home bored during COVID, and I was making my own cannabis butter, and I was putting them into gluten-free oat bites. And I had tons of different recipes, and my goal was to have a healthy cannabis treat that people could enjoy, because at the time there was only brownies and cookies and gummies and sugary treats, but there wasn't anything for people who enjoy cannabis but want to be healthy, whether you're elderly or you're somebody into fitness or things like that, because I use it medicinally. So that's why I had such a passion for it. And I got certified in nutrition, I got certified in knowledge for cannabis, and I took all kinds of online courses during that time and started playing with recipes. So when I set up an interview with a guy who had cannabis edibles, and he's like, it's a really tough market to get into. It's cost millions of dollars for licenses. So I went down the road of CBD. So I spent a year developing a CBD protein powder, and it had to be a protein powder, which they are very tricky to make it taste good, make it blend with food, be able to cook with it. So when we met, we kind of just wanted to take our ideas and put it together. So we ended up started making protein bites.
The Zash Snacks baby was born.
So we just had protein bites, and a really cool story. When we first met, he was doing his food hacks, and so was I, and so we were talking to each other, and I was like, you're gonna have to try my protein peanut butter cup. And he's like, you make a protein peanut butter cup? And I'm like, yeah. And
That's my
like,
favorite,
I
by
make
the
a
way.
protein peanut butter cup.
Is that your number one seller?
It's up there. It's up there. There's so many options now. Like we have over 100 different products right now. So
100 different products?
yes.
The peanut
Oh my God.
butter and jelly, actually, with our homemade jelly, has taken over the traditional peanut butter cup, believe it or not. So that's currently our number one cup seller, is the homemade peanut butter and jelly cup.
That's your number one right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make our homemade jelly with no sugar added. And we do all different types of jellies, and we can put them inside the cup. So, and it has 23 grams of protein. So it's high protein. It tastes delicious. It's great for summer. So that has become the top seller for sure.
Just tell me how you came up with the name.
Go ahead. Okay. So we came up with a few different names when we first started the business. But we're both like fun and creative people. So we kind of took Zach and Ashley and we put it together and came up with Zash Snacks. So it was really fun, and ever since we came up with that name, we've done similar things with our flavors. So we do a snack bag with pineapple mango, so we call it Pango. And we also do, what's another one we do?
That's the first one that comes to mind. Anyway,
No, the strasberry.
Strawberry
And raspberry
yeah.
jelly,
Yeah.
so we do strasberry. So we do lots of different fun names for our flavors. But yeah, our inspiration was just being creative and fun and using our names together, and it really sounded cool. So.
I'll share
That's
this real
beautiful,
quick
you
too.
guys. That's awesome.
If someone gives us an idea, sometimes the nickname for that product will take their name with it. So it's kind of fun. Like someone gives an idea for a cup, and it became the Jake cup or the Neil cup. So we like to add that fun little, especially that people like that, a local flair, something that's different from other places.
So if you go to our website, we currently have an upcoming events section. So anybody can go on there and they can take a look at the different like gyms and locations we'll be at throughout the month. And we do offer a full spread of lots of our products. We give out lots of samples, so that's a great opportunity to get to try our products. But we also carry our products in about 12 stores locally. Fresh Juice is very popular, Cafe La Jefa, Self-Made, NutriShop in Indio, Bowl of Heaven in Palm Desert. So they carry select items, and if someone is looking for something specifically, the best thing to do is to go on our website or personally reach out to us and place an order. We do mostly local deliveries, but we do offer shipping as well.
That's wonderful. I cannot wait to try that peanut butter and jelly. I'm just still thinking about it. It's making me hungry.
We got one with your name on it, Louis.
Yeah, so next time I see you guys at Love Local, I don't know if we shared a little bit about that. You guys always are one of favorite vendors at Love Local event.
We love the Love Local. Yeah, the first time we did it was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first time we did a big kind of outdoor event. We had done a lot of gyms and we didn't know what to expect. And so our whole philosophy is we want to make the protein snack and our snacks seem elegant. So everything we do is in black and white packaging and bows and ribbons, and we just want it to feel like a real treat, like something that you get it as a gift or you just buy it for yourself. There's something about when your eyes see something that looks nice, it just makes you feel better about what you're about to buy, consume, whatever it may be. So when we went to Love Local, we really went all out with all of our lettering, and our tablecloth looks like we're going to put a full course filet mignon lobster meal on top of it. And we didn't know what to expect outside, but we have to give it to you. I mean, you just took such good care of us and kind of helped us set up our tent. It was the first time we set a tent up, actually, a pop-up tent. Yeah. And it just was so much fun to be out and have our products outside with all the wonderful people at Southwest Church. And there's so many great people who go there, and it's the community as well. We talked like every other person was either someone driving by on Washington Street or somebody who was just done with the service at church. And the only thing bad about Love Local is it's over until October.
Right now we're at EOS Palm Desert, EOS Palm Springs, in Cathedral City, Universal and DMF in Indio, and Self-Made in Palm Springs. So, and then we're getting ready to work with Catalyst, which just opened up off of Cook Street. And our phone call earlier was with Prime Performance and Wellness. We're going to be doing a pop-up with them next week. So big or small gyms, we do them all. We do yoga studios. There's a big trifecta happening this Saturday with Yoga 6 and Cycle Bar. So we will be there for that.
And when we go to these events, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we like to spoil everyone. So if anyone is looking for a fun event, we bring our stuff, our snacks, but we bring tons of samples. And we like to make it fun.
I love the samples.
Yeah,
that's my
so
favorite.
Whether anyone wants to buy or just sample away, we call ourselves the Costco of protein snacks because people come by and sample. And we just want to make it fun. Our whole vision is to make events fun. And
if you want to inspire somebody out there who just wants to start a business like yours or side business, all right, what advice can you give them?
Be ready for a lot.
To be as successful as you are.
Be ready for a lot of long hours.
Start your coffee. Start drinking a lot of caffeine.
Most importantly, have a balanced lifestyle. That is what we have created. And it's not always easy because, when we do have 3-4 events sometimes a week, plus our orders with our vendors, it can get a little crazy. But one thing that we've been really good about is having at least one day a week where we go out to dinner, we catch up. And we've also created a once a month event for all of our close friends and new friends that we've met. A lot of vendors that we work with, we become very good friends with. And so we call it Fabulous Fun Friends Get Together. And and so it's just once a month where all of us get a chance to go out to dinner or go do something fun just so we can all catch up and talk and become friends with one another. And just have time to let loose and have fun.
I think, Louis, I'll throw in there too, is if you're starting a small business, make it your passion.
Yeah.
If this is not your passion, we probably would have quit a long time ago. I mean, there's late nights, and you start to realize how hard it is to run a small business. And coming from a giant corporation that I had my career with, you realize that there was a person who started there at one point in time a long time ago, put the hours in, hired the people, watched the margins, watched the sales, watched the marketing and the quality control. But if you're not passionate about it, the motivation is probably one of the things that will wane with people. Especially some months you have a great sales month, the other month you get kicked right in the can, and those are the months you got to be like, well, we know we love this, we feel passion, we know other people are going to love this, so we're just going to keep pushing through, and it's going to take care of itself. But I think some people get worried that what they were doing, or they're just not as passionate about it. They thought they just went into it thinking they're going to make a ton of money, but it wasn't what they really loved to do. And
be open to criticism. So, we love feedback from everybody, and we always ask people, "What did you think? What do you think? What do you like about our product? What don't you like?" And that's with our vendors, as to some stuff will sell for a while and then it won't sell and then it will. So there's seasons of things, but it's always just be able to take criticism, because what you always want isn't what your customer or person wants. So we're really open to that, which has helped us grow a lot.
That's great advice, you guys. Great advice. Somebody is going to be inspired by just listening to you right now, I am sure. All right, so one more time, I'm going to put your QR code on the screen.
Thank you.
Right now I'm going to put it up there. Why don't you share with everybody one more time how they can order your delicious snacks?
All right, so if you want to order our delicious snacks, visit our website at zashnacks.com, and you can place an order directly through the website. Or if you have any questions about products, you can message us on our website or via Instagram. We also have our contact number on there as well.